this year.
Okay, when did you start again?
I started in January around Martin Luther King Day.
Oh, okay. Was it on a challenge or did you just start on a
I started on a Groupon.
Groupon? Okay.
Yeah.
So, what has been your favorite accomplishment since you've been here at Tuff Girl? If you could pick one thing, I'm sure there's several things
a
you were.
lot.
Yeah, I remember your 3-minute plank is what I remember.
The 3-minute, 30-second
Yeah.
plank was one. Probably also just being able to do plank jacks and things where I have to spread my legs because I actually had an injury that I couldn't do anything like that before.
So your core has definitely gotten stronger for sure.
That's been a big one.
What do you remember? What's your start time? Like the beginning start time for your plank on the assessments was?
It was like a minute flat.
Oh, awesome! Over 3 minutes. That's awesome. So, what hurdles or struggles have you overcome while here at Tuff Girl?
Probably the hurdle of just myself, the excuses that I would make before about how I was too tired to exercise or I didn't have enough time or just couldn't be bothered. Just mostly just the battle of my mind.
Yeah, a lot of people have mind struggles. A mindset is a huge thing to overcome. And you have a family, right? So you have...
Yeah, I have one daughter. So when I started with Tuff Girl, I was still nursing her, and I was just constantly tired and fatigued, and I made all these excuses about how I'm a mom. I can understand why I'm not able to get myself to the gym, but
right.
I just decided I'm not going to make excuses anymore. I'll find a way, and it's been really incredible. Actually, I've found so many other moms that I've met, that I've talked to, and I've been able to encourage as a result. So that's been really amazing, just that networking with other families, other moms, telling them you have no excuse, you need to do this for you.
Right, yeah. And how did you overcome those specific hurdles and struggles? Is there something specific that you did, like the 5-second rule of counting down to 5 down to 1, or did you just tell yourself, I'm not going to press a snooze button, I'm just going to get up out of bed and get to class? And it's kind of like there's mind tricks that you definitely have to give yourself in order to get over those bad habits. Is there one you could think of that you did?
Yeah, I would say I made it a part of my life. Rather than saying, I'll fit it in sometime or at some point, I just said, no, this is every day. This is my routine. And I found out that if I make something a routine, if it's consistent, it's kind of like all the routines and habits you have in your life. You have brushing your teeth, you have, you get up, you make your coffee, whatever it is that you do, there's no excuse, there's, no change, this is every day. And so when I kind of changed that mindset, then it became just a habit, and it's, I'm getting up, this is what I do. I never hit the snooze button.
Yeah,
I
think
up and I just go.
That is a great point, though. You made a great point about habits that we have daily that we do, like brushing our teeth or reading our kids a bedtime story or making our coffee, but we can't take 30 minutes out of our day to exercise. It really doesn't make sense. Because all those little habits during the day, I can probably bet you they at least add up to maybe 15 minutes or, more than that. So that's an awesome point. So what have you learned about yourself while here at Tuff Girl for the last 9 months?
I've learned that I can do more than I thought I could. I used to think, I can't do these things, but I realized that there was more of a battle of my mind that I was struggling against than with my physical body. And I've also learned to pace myself. I've learned that if, I take the successes, when they come, and I don't try to make myself feel bad that I couldn't do one thing. I try to focus on what I did do.
Right, the positive, yeah.
And then if I keep that positive mindset, then I know that, okay, I did good in this area, could have done better with this particular exercise or whatever, but I just keep coming. And I know a lot of women can get discouraged about coming if it was really hard or they felt like they couldn't get through the whole workout. But the thing I try to tell people is just keep coming, just keep doing it, and the more consistent you are, you're gonna get better. It's just gonna happen.
Yeah, it's a great supportive group. So what are your goals for the future? If you could have one goal that you're just going to focus on right now, what would it be?
Well, Well, I feel like I've gotten really consistent with exercise. I feel like that's really a part of my life now. I really want to focus more on eating better, and fitness and exercise really go hand in hand.
Right.
You can't do one without the other. So I really want to just hone in on nutrition, dietary habits, and just be a positive role model and support for other women through this journey. So.
Oh, that's so